Chicago Theater Week begins today. That's when lots of local stages offer deals on tickets through the end of February. And joining us with her recommendations of what's playing at the Playhouses is arts critic Hedy Weiss. Hedy, great to see you as always. Let's start with Gem of the Ocean, which premiered at the Goodman Theater back in 2003. So tell us the backdrop of this August Wilson epic.
Well, this is the chronologically first play in August Wilson's 10-play cycle for each decade of the 20th century. He wrote it near at the end, but it's about the beginning. And it is such a powerful play directed by Chuck Smith with fabulous performances. And what it does is it goes back, it's set in Pittsburgh, but it is the story of Aunt Esther, who says she's 280 or 300 years old, which means she came over on the early slave ships. And the young man, the young black guy from the South who has come north, and she has to teach him a lot of lessons. And she does it in what is almost like an aria about the journey across the ocean and to this city of the city of bones, which is what she calls it. But there's so much more to the show. I don't want to give away the whole story, but it's about a household in Pittsburgh at a rough time, and you go away and you really think that you've been, I don't know, raised. That's the best word.
That's a ringing endorsement, and set in Pittsburgh, as so many August Wilson plays are. Next up, we have Relentless at Timeline Theater, which is written by someone you call perhaps a burgeoning August Wilson successor.
Well, she's a female. I think she might be the female alternative to August Wilson. She wrote a play that's set in 1919, and it's about an aspect of Black culture that really has been ignored. It's called the Black Victorians, and they're the people who, although their grandparents and their parents were involved in slavery, they're free, and for various reasons, they've been educated, and they actually now are part of the Black elite, the Black bourgeoisie. And it's about two sisters who go and are about to empty the home of their mother, who has just passed away. And in a series of diaries, they find out the truth of the past, which they never knew. And it's a fascinating play, beautifully written, beautifully acted, directed by Ron O.J. Parson. And I think it's only going to run for about another 8 or 9 days, so I hope people will go see it.
So Theater Week, the perfect time to go see that at the Timeline Theater, Relentless. Okay, next we have Women of Soul. This sounds amazing. It is sort of a tribute to all the great soul singers in history, rock history, soul history, Aretha Franklin, Amy Winehouse. But it's more than just a musical review, correct?
It is. It's beautifully put together. It's a little bit on a time frame from the earliest to the latest, and also about how different all of these women were. Some of them religious, some of them, hipsters. It's a very varied thing.
See Janis Joplin right there. Sorry to interrupt. But
yes, and each of the actresses really captures the sound of the singers' voices that we know so well. And at the end of the show, there's a tribute to Aretha Franklin.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you. So are all of these women sort of sound-alikes for the likes of Mavis Staples and Mahalia Jackson and Janis Joplin, so on and so on?
They really have caught the timbre of the voices and the personalities, and they are dressed up to the nines, and I think it's a show that's really worth seeing.
That sounds like a lot of fun to go watch. All right, we have another review, Blues in the Night. This is one that's been around for a while. Tell us about this one and some of the songwriters that are represented here.
It has. This one has been around since the early 1980s, and it's actually set in 1938, the end of the Depression, and it's about three women at different ages and with all kinds of problems, love affair problems, money problems, life problems in general, and they all live in single-room occupancy hotels, a hotel that was once probably pretty posh, but's now down on its heels, and they sing it. It sort of follows a line of their, life at the moment, and so all the songs are blues songs. and some other famous songs that they sing, and they're fabulous. Felicia Fields leads it, and Donnie Cholin, and Claire Kennedy, and the three of them are just wonderful. And then there are two guys, one who is a dancer who really is kind of the backdrop for the whole thing, and then a singer at the hotel who has his own issues with girls.
And let's move on to West Side Story at the Marriott Lincolnshire. Obviously, we know about the Steven Spielberg big screen adaptation. How does this one stack up?
Well, I haven't seen the movie because the original movie is such a favorite of mine. But, you know, this is a very intimate space. It's in the round, and the dancing choreographed by Alex Sanchez, who also did some of the dance setting for Paradise Square, which is going to Broadway, is terrific. And the voices are great. And it's just wonderful to hear this Bernstein, Sondheim, Jerome Robbins musical again.
They always do such elaborate productions on that very intimate stage out there at Marriott. All right, Hedy, thank you so much. A lot of wonderful selections for Chicago Theater Week. Thanks as always.
It is. Thank you, Paris.